Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, gentlemen, this is for the WBC lightweight title. You've received your instructions in the dressing room. Again, I want to caution, any punch below this point going to be called low. Any punch below this point are going to be called low. That said, I want you to obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times. Touch them up now. Good luck to both of you. Good luck.
Defeating the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world today, Manny Pacquiao. Scheduled for 12, both fighters in white trunks, but I think you know the difference. Manny, as we expected, and Wally Doug and I were talking, good overhand left hand right there. We fight in March. Juan Manuel Marquez, you saw him counter punching, you saw his defense, you saw him boxing, and the further development, he's going to need all that tonight against Diaz.
You know, you'll find if you ask 50 people who saw that fight, 25 will tell you Marquez won. Tough fight.
It was a split decision. I thought it was a draw.
That Pacquiao may have seen his best days already.
I thought it was a draw, just like the first fight. Didn't we have it a draw, Wally?
I don't recall. I think I might have had Marquez a point ahead.
29 years old, but he's got more than 50 pro fights and a lot of 4 rounds with Juan Manuel Marquez. That first 12-rounder with Eric Morales, hard 12-round contest.
Absolutely.
A lot of wars.
It's a long 29 years, no doubt.
That's the kind of wear and tear that eventually takes it out of a fight.
You're absolutely right. Diaz is the guy that can collect on that bill. I don't know. Right now, I mean, it's not easy to beat David Diaz because every one of your fights, I don't care who you're fighting, is going to be tough, and you're going to lose. You're going to have to battle back late when you're tired, and he goes in knowing that.
He's just covering up now while Manny goes on the attack. That's fun. Well, it's hard to figure a lot of times what's in the head of Manny Pacquiao. In and out. Land your combinations to get out.
Well, he also doesn't want Manny to allow David Diaz to rough him up, but he may not have a choice.
Exactly.
You know, David Diaz is an absolutely artless fighter. I don't think there's any argument
But physically, I didn't think Manny overpowered the guy he was in against.
Right.
With the shoulders and the body.
Pounds. But that weight differential may not show itself in the early rounds.
That's
a good left by Diaz, yes. Definitely back.
Got 2 left-handers in there in case you folks haven't noticed. Manny comes across. Manny looking like Ali is for the top. Left hand right over the top, and then some uppercuts.
Wow. He's going to work. Hitting gloves, though. He's hitting a lot of gloves.
Lead left
above the ear.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
Right here.
From Diaz finally.
You see the blood in his hair?
Blood in his
right
hair.
Side?
He's got blood in his hair. Trouble with Manny's speed. Top of the head.
Yeah, it's high. It's in the scalp.
Diaz acknowledging the power. Left hand. Oh, good left hand for Diaz. And Manny doing what Freddie Roach wanted him to do. Don't get roughed up. Oh, uppercut also. So the counter punch. But Pacquiao pouring on the combination from the scalp line of Diaz.
I'll tell you what, Manny's fighting like the bigger man right now.
Oh, Manny fighting a supremely confident fight, blood streaming down the...
Now, Manny is showing Diaz right now, yeah, I am big enough.
You're absolutely right.
And I'm faster than you are.
If he's starting on Diaz, this fight is over in a hurry.
Diaz getting caught on the inside. Diaz was never going to outstyle him anyway.
Yeah, but you don't see.
He's slicing him up.
We're seeing
the damage is being done earlier than I expected. He's already cut in 2 places that I
seeing that right hook. He's leading with it. A lot more in the way of head and upper body movement from Manny Pacquiao. Signs of the improved Manny Pacquiao.
Torrid pace in the ring, and that's why people love him. That left hand hurt, guys.
In front of Manny, he's not. You know what Diaz is doing?
7 minutes or so that we've seen here.
But you know what? Diaz is unable to impose himself physically on Manny, so what does he have to be stressed out about?
I agree. So far, anyway. The comfortable Manny is at the weight.
He looks very...
One thing we know about Diaz, though, guys, he does not give up.
Forward.
You see cut under the eye now.
Effect in this round, and a lot of fighters find it as well. Diaz, however, will never be mistaken for Pernell Whitaker. He's not one of those southpaws. One of the questions coming in here is, you know, how many notable southpaws did Manny Pacquiao face? Well, really nobody, but he's doing it.
Another lightning fast round. Diaz with the white gloves. The challenger Pacquiao with the red gloves.
As the fight goes on. The other thing is Manny faded somewhat against Marquez late in the fight.
Two very good points, but that right hand, that
was a better point.
Yeah, that was it. He just stopped.
No, but if they stop it, it'll be a
well, there won't be any, the building won't be left standing. Diaz's eye got in it.
Can't just cover up in there.
It is a dominating performance. Oh my goodness, he's just
right hand.
Might be wobbled a little bit. He definitely took a step back. He's got to let his hands go.
By Manny Pacquiao. The full package, folks. Up to this point,
done his part to step through the door.
And the great thing about Pacquiao, he's got all the talent and skill in the world.
But the footwork. That.
And whenever he misses, he gets countered. So,
which, by the way, is how he beat Santa Cruz.
Bad.
Yeah. His only chance, Doug, I think, it lies in his tenacity, just to make the fight so grueling for Manny.
Yeah. Do just what he's doing now.
Right.
Get in.
Left eye badly bruised. Of course, we saw the bruising that he suffered against Morales when he fought with one eye. But his hope right now is...
This is the same fight. Joe Walcott. You know, sometimes the guy that just will not quit is the guy who wins.
Oh, he just caught a right hand on the chin.
Rock. I mean, his nose was split in half against Charles.
Right.
They let that fight continue.
Round 5. Yeah, but the last 3 punches were hard punches.
Wow.
You know, these are...
That was not as... That was. That one was.
And that was a little premature sell.
All out. I mean, the way he's punching, he can keep this pace up for 12 rounds.
Because he's fighting at his own pace. You know what? Diaz is not making him do anything he doesn't want to do.
I really don't. Because they're going to have to take a look at it. He's just getting chopped to pieces. Almost Ali-like to me, guys.
I don't think Ali ever hit like this.
No.
This is target practice right now.
Yeah, it really is.
Thriller from Manila.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
look at the blood.
You know.
Vic Draculich is looking in, the referee, to see us get insist. This is a beatdown, guys.
This wouldn't be a bad time to stop.
I expected Diaz's face to look like this, but like in the 9th or 10th round, not in the 5th round.
See what the damage is being done to David Diaz's eye. He is the world champion, David Diaz from Chicago.
I would say Pacquiao is fighting the perfect fight against David.
Fabulously, and I'll tell you what, they have no chance of stopping that cut.
Came and he was in New York, and he made his way west through Vegas and wound up at the Wild Card Gym. They went in.
See, the one thing I don't think they did expect, though, is that they're not slowing this guy down. They're not tiring him.
They're not putting in the work to really come on in the late. He's just not able to mount a sustained attack because of punches like that.
Yeah, he just cannot get past that. Now, I've always said, do things for a reason, and they don't do things for a reason. If David Diaz is not...
Bounce around on his toes on the outside and not really fight to his character.
Keeping him too busy playing defense.
A beautiful swarm of punches.
He actually landed a pretty good right hand there, but I don't think it had the kind of effect he expected it to have.
He's going to have to follow up on punches like that, and Manny's not letting him do it.
Manny's keeping him too busy.
The domination tonight by Manny Pacquiao. We'll see if the champion can turn it around. Diaz, probably the most true statement, has said it's not the punches.
It would be a mistake for Manny to try to blow out a guy like David Diaz. If he fought the way he used to fight, which was sort of
really senseless way for Manny to fight, because you're giving Diaz his only chance to be in the fight.
Yeah, he could run into a punch. He never stops trying.
No, he doesn't.
He'll land a single shot, and it's a solid shot. He just can't follow up with anything.
That's the lands a good shot. He gets hit 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row, but he refused.
Body shot there from Diaz, and Manny answers.
And Diaz.
So far, anyway.
Next round for Manny in the 7th round, and do remember, he slowed down a little bit in his last fight in the late round.
rounds.
He was bound to slow down a little bit. I mean, he's really set a hell of a pace in this fight. Going to slow down. He doesn't have much to slow down from.
Right.
But no,
I think so too.
seriously, he fights at the
Keep
same
coming.
pace every single round.
But under theory, if Manny's won the first 7 rounds, Diaz cannot win this fight. That's the knockout.
I agree with you on the way.
Oh, now there's
Starting to soften up a little bit. I didn't see it in round 7.
blood coming from the left nostril.
Manny is backing Diaz off. Slowing down, and then he might
Right.
actually try to step it up a little bit. And maybe Manny is stifling him.
You know, let's nip this in the bud
Yeah,
before this
nipping
guy.
the
The left landed.
You're right. Manny may have realized that.
I'm still the man.
He may not be softened up, but he's certainly mushy.
Yeah.
The protective mode now. Yeah, he's getting
He doesn't do
pounded.
much of that, man.
Yeah, he don't want to be there.
He doesn't do much. It's having an effect.
Vision's a problem for David.
Yeah, the blood is now dripping into the eye.
Yeah.
Both eyes.
3 of the fighters into account.
Absolutely. That's part.
Yeah, but you know, when you're refereeing a fight, I think you have to take the history. You got to know who's in there with you.
Really close at the face of David Diaz.
Nice. Diaz is in a survival mode right now. That's all it is.
Yeah.
He does not want to go down. But he might get.
If Diaz is playing possum, he's doing a great job. But because Manny is just getting bolder and bolder. It's all Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, I don't think that's part of his arsenal. I really don't. I don't think there's any kind of...
In other words, he's doing what he has to do right now.
Yeah. Well, he couldn't. That was
holding back Niagara Falls.
Yeah, Diaz mounting him up his arms like, okay. As
Weren't
I
they both
mentioned
in white
earlier-
trunks?
Yeah,
Manny won't even give him, his one little moment there.
no. Crimson now. Diaz's crimson trunk. We're in round 9.
That's not, I fear.
No. Could be done. A little club soda that might help. All
Same
right.
color.
Same color.
Ooh, good.
Pumped up a little bit.
Manny didn't celebrate after that one.
No. Forward now. Oh, good left hand from Pacquiao. That staggered Diaz, who comes. Oh, left hand.
Is a truly elite fighter.
He's never going to be that kind of fighter. But I mean, the thing is, we wondered whether Manny would be able to rise to the level, but he seems to be one of
There,
those.
down he goes with the left hand.
Fight is over.
Fight's over. Thank you.
Big left hand. It came from not too far away.
About 6 inches.
You just hope Diaz isn't seriously hurt.
That's what I was just getting to, guys.
With the left hand to the level, but he seems to be one
There,
of those.
down he goes with the left hand.
Fight is over.
Fight's over. Thank you.
Big left hand. It came from not too far away.
About 6 inches.
You just hope Diaz isn't seriously hurt.
That's what I was just getting to, guys.
With the left hand. Then the second half, Manny just takes over.
Pacquiao comes right back with superior speed and timing. And then he gets that sneaky right hook in there. He can punch on the fly. He can...
That Diaz is a beat behind on every single exchange. He's like, hardly even make a move to stop it from coming.
There's another angle with it, and it hurt Diaz.
Cross with a left hand and then another right. But
Pacquiao answers back, and when Pacquiao answers back, you're seeing here, it's a volley of punches.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything to stop that. Here comes Manny, boy, that lead right hook. All right, here's Manny Pacquiao back to where he was in round 6. The thing that surprises me the most here, Doug, is how much effect Pacquiao's punches have had on a bigger man.
Beautiful body head combination here.
Before we give the official time, a round of applause for a young man from Chicago with the heart of a lion, an Olympian and a world champion, David Diaz. Referee Vic Draculich calls a halt to this bout at 2 minutes, 24 seconds, round number 9. The winner by knockout victory, the fighting pride of the Philippines, now a 4-time world champion and new WBC lightweight champion of the world, Manny.